Alright, so we have this quadratic function. It's not very pretty looking, but that's typically the way it works in real life. You do a curve fit and you get these weird coefficients. But essentially what they want to know is, if you jump right straight to the question they're asking, in which year was this average age at a minimum? Right, and we see the coefficient here, a, is positive, so it sure enough will be a parabola that has a minimum. Right, so that just confirms what we should have known already. Alright, so that question says in which year, and then the next question says what was the average age. So essentially, the x-coordinate here, the vertex, is the year, and then the y-coordinate of the vertex is this, what was that age for that year. Alright, so essentially we're going to do the same thing we've been doing, which is whenever we want to find the minimum and all that, we find the vertex. So the x-coordinate of the vertex occurs at negative b over 2a, and then the y-coordinate occurs when we put negative b over 2a back into the function. Alright, so the first one, negative b over 2a, is negative, and then b is negative 0.41 divided by 2 times a, and a is 0.038. Alright, so we'll take our calculator and we'll take 0.41 divided by parentheses 2 times 0.0038. Alright, so we get that that's at 53.95, let's call it, and the two negatives make it positive, so 53.95. Alright, now what does that mean? In which year was this average age at a minimum? And this is x years after 1900. So when we get x right here, this x value of 53.95, that's the number of years after 1900. So that's almost 54, so we would say 1954. And now the rest of the question will then go on to say what was the average age at marriage for that first year. So that's basically go and find the y value, right? That's the y, which is f of, and we'll just call it 54, because that was what this was, right? So if we put 54 into this equation, we should be able to get what that age was. This is 0.38 times 54 squared minus 0.41 times 54 plus 36.47. Alright, so we have to be very careful here with this calculator as we do this, since this calculator is one of the more basic calculators. So 54 squared times 0.038 minus parentheses 0.41 times 54 plus 36.47. So we get 25.4 would be that age. Alright, so we were looking for A. The year was 1954, and the average age was 25.4.